Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. I had been wanting to give an update on this case yesterday, but I couldn't. Floyd Wallace Jr., American, arrested in Brazil. They're accusing him of all types of wicked stuff involving young people. As of right now, he is out of sight, out of mind. Nobody has heard from him. Nobody knows how he's doing. I talked to someone locally there. They don't have any information. Um, but I do know that they're accusing him of two different crimes spanning two different states. You got Rio and Sao Paulo. So he has two different cases. I don't know if they're going to combine them into one. I don't know how Brazil does this, but they're trying to find. This is the only information that I did get. They're trying to find the alleged victims up there in Rio. They're this is an active investigation right now, trying to find because they're going through his electronics to find who the other females are. That's what they're finding. But so that's what's going on right now. There's an active investigation. It's probably going to drag his feet for a while. I didn't get any information on when his next court date is. If anybody knows, let me know. Um, my contact information should be in the description. You can find me on Instagram at MaxVWorld75. Um, Contact me on Instagram and give me some information. If you're a local out there and if you like to talk to me, you can reach me on Instagram at MaxVWorld75. As a matter of fact, let me make sure I give you the right stuff. Hold on. Yes. On Instagram, MaxVWorld75, MAX. Letter V is in Victor, World 75 on Instagram. You can inbox me if you have any updates on his case if you're a local. Because I know some of the locals are watching me because I looked at my analytics. So some are watching. So again, if you have any information that you can give to me, don't worry if you can't speak English. Just write it in Portuguese. I could translate it and inbox me the information because it's very difficult to get a status on his case unless you call there, and it's just very difficult. I mean, it is. It's very difficult. And like I said, I know someone that's an independent journalist out there. She's trying to get some information now. But the only thing that she was able to gather is that they're still doing an active investigation to try to locate everybody. Um, but they located two in Rio from they traced it back to where the original Uber driver picked these girls up at, but they still trying to look for them. So there's like a bulletin out there, and I believe people have come forward already in the investigation, but we don't know anything. That's what I'm trying to get information now, so we could know where he's at in the process. When will he see the judge again? Is he going to make bail? More than likely, he's not going to make bail. This is what I was told. Um, Are there other people involved? Because I know somebody. I'm not saying he had anything to do with this, but I don't blame him. He got the hell out of Brazil. He sure did. He got the hell out of Brazil in less than 48 hours. Let me leave people alone, man. He got out of Brazil in less than 48 hours. He was not playing. He was not playing. He said, I am gone. Gone. He said, y'all can have these streets. I'm out of here. I am not going to be caught up in this mess. I'm out. Okay. What's going on, guys? Yeah, somebody just, guys, that man hit the airport so fast. Oh man, I don't blame him. It's not funny, but I do. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. I don't blame him. He said it's getting a little too hot in the kitchen over here. Hey, let me ask you a question. Has he ever made videos with Floyd, or do he know Floyd? That's my question to you. Did he ever link up with Floyd? That man said, y'all can have these Brazilian streets. Y'all can have this. He said, you guys can have it. Look, I don't blame him, because out there, he might have listened to my video. You said I never seen him with Floyd that we know of. Listen, he got the message. I said, listen, if you ever hung with them, if you ever had any dealings with them, it's hot in the kitchen now. They looking for everybody, everybody. So he said, y'all can have these Brazilian streets. Now check this out. There's videos circulating of Floyd. He like he allegedly likes younger women. He was talking to this lady and her daughter, and I didn't like how he was talking to her daughter. And he asked her, "Well, how old are you?" She said 14. He said, "Oh, okay, cool." And he was still talking to her. Bro, what business do you got having a conversation with a 14-year-old? Just a random conversation, just weird, man. And the mother was just looking at him like he was crazy. Like, man, get out of here, dog. He in the right place. I'm telling you guys this. And let me just say this for the people. Don't stop saying that we trying to throw this man under the bus. Ain't nobody throwing him under the bus. He threw himself under the bus. And I'm going to keep talking about it. Okay? He threw himself under the bus. There's videos of him talking to younger women. He got a problem. I could tell. He appeared to not be to have not have it all. He has an issue. Talking to that woman and her daughter, talking about, well, how old are you? Well, I just went in. How old are you? She said, I'm 14. She said, I'm 14. And then here he go. Okay. Um, Hold on one second. All right. Let me see something. Let me go down. Go back. Go up. All right. I see myself talking. All right. I see myself talking. Yeah. So, like I said, there's videos of him in action. There's videos of him. No, I know this. Like I just came back. There's videos of him in action. Okay. And I just don't like how he was talking to them. Guys, he is in the right place. I promise you this. He's in the right place now. He ain't leaving. He ain't never, ever, 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 ever. He ain't never leaving. So he might as well learn Portuguese. By the time he finishes, he's gonna be speaking Portuguese very well. By the time he leave there, I can just tell you this right off top. He gonna learn. Uh, he gonna learn it very well, man. I'm just telling you that he gonna learn this thing. He gonna learn very well. I don't know. I think the audio. Let me see. Can I hear my? Let me see something. Let me look again. Testing. I'm talking. I don't know if y'all can hear I'm talking. But like I said, let me get to this. Nah, it's not. It's good. I think it's good. Like I said, he's gonna learn firsthand. Just listen to me. He's gonna learn. I ain't gonna stay too long. I'm just telling you, he's gonna learn what the deal is. He gonna learn what the deal. No, I'm not AI. And do it sound like what does it sound like right now? Does it sound messed up? Hold on. Let me check my sound. Give me a second. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Hold on 1 second. You said it sounded like a blow. I think this is purposely being done. I honestly do. Because I don't have no problems on the other live streams. It's just only when I'm talking about these password bros. Hold on a second. We about to see now. You said if they ain't locate the victims, the key to this case is what images and stuff. No, they have located some. They ain't locate maybe all of them. They do have some test giving statements now. Hold on a second. Let me just. YouTube. It's like it's something with YouTube. I think. Hold on 1 second. New channel. YouTube. It's like it's something with YouTube. I think. Hold on 1 second. My audio is fine. YouTube. It's like it's something with YouTube. I think. Hold on 1 second. My audio is fine. YouTube. It's like it's something with YouTube. I think. Hold on. My audio is fine. Yeah, my audio is fine. Testing. My audio is fine. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Testing. My audio is fine. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. Testing. My audio is fine. Hold on, I hear it. Now I hear it now. Hold on. I hear it now. Yeah, it's something with this subject matter, bro. Every time I talk about it, my audio mess up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm about to fix this. I tell you what I'm gonna do. It could be the reception. Hold on. Could be the reception. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna find out. It could be my reception. We having some issues with the reception and everything. Um, But I wanted to tell you what the little that I did find out. Hold on a second. At least I'll give y'all that. At least I give y'all the little that I did find. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the little that I found out. I'm watching the chat feedback, but I gotta go out. I gotta get some reception because it's still messed up. Give me 1 second because I'm about to move to a better spot. So I'm gonna tell you what this little that I did find out about Mr. Floyd. And what I did, the little that I did find out is not good. You know what I'm saying? The little information. One second. I'm almost ready. Hold on. Now where's my keys at? Hold on. Where is it? All right, that's not good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so the little information that I did find out is not good. So they do have some people testifying. They do have some people testifying, but they're still looking for more because they don't know how many that he's been doing this to allegedly. But I heard on the street they had found some, and we all know it's because of that Uber driver. And he said he noticed something was going on. He contacted the Uber support. Hold on, damn it. Damn my freaking, hold on a second. I gotta go back. Damn it. He contacted Uber support. I forgot. Hold on a second. Contacted Uber support. And they were able to, some people did come forward. Sorry, guys. I'm losing everything. All right, let me get to this. All right, so we know an investigation going on, and they were able to talk to a few people. I heard, as far as the ages is concerned, I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to get. But they're investigating if it's more people that acted with them. That's what they want to know. Because when the Uber driver called and complained, it actually did get to the police. The police was they got on it, but when they went to his location in Rio, he was gone, and they found him in Sao Paulo. They found him there, but he was setting up. They said allegedly setting up a date. He is going. Yeah, so go over here. I should get some better reception. I'm outside, but he tried to set up a date allegedly, and remember this: the age of consent there is 14, but they're accusing him of setting up dates either for himself and other people, and that's what they're accusing him of. It's exploiting them for I'm gonna say immoral purposes. I don't want to just come out and say it, but you know what I mean. But this is what they accusing Floyd of: exploiting them for immoral purposes. That's how I'm gonna say it. So if there's others involved, hopefully I'm gonna try to find that information out, or maybe you guys that's listening might find that information out. That he worked in concert with other people. So that's what they're investigating and looking for more alleged victims. They had some already though. And she said to me, Max, I'm afraid some of these girls was under 14, Max. That's what she said to me. Because she also said if they didn't have anything on him, he would have been gone by now. That's what she told me. The longer he stays in there, they have something that they retrieve. So as the days go by, if you don't hear from him, if you guys don't hear from him as the days go on, it don't look good for him. And the thing is, they got to retrieve this stuff off his devices. They have to go into his phone. His phone might be password protected, but I believe, shit, their interrogation. I don't know how they do with their interrogation, but she said they got ways to get his password. Put it that way. Or he'll just sit there. But he will have a lawyer. It's not that he won't have any representation. He will have representation. They'll get it for him. And I don't know if he contacted the embassy yet. I'm not calling there, but I don't know if he contacted them to get some type of representation from them. But I heard that the United States is working with Brazil on this matter, and that you can read yourself. You can just do a quick news search and you'll see it. They're cooperating with their authorities. This don't look good, bro. But again, it's all alleged. I'll say that. Some people seem to think he got set up, but however, when I saw that video, him talking to that lady and talking to her daughter, it seemed innocent. But I wouldn't have no conversation like that with them. So how old are you? I wouldn't say that to her. I wouldn't say that to no. You can visibly see that she's young. Fuck you asking her age for? And he was brazen enough to do it right in front of the child's mother. That I saw. That's not alleged. I saw that. That's not alleged. If you somebody posted the video, her name is Tanya, I believe it's Tanya TKO. Either she posted a video, I saw it somewhere. He was talking to this lady. She appeared to be like a white Brazilian, and her little daughter was with her, and he was having a conversation with them. And he asked the little girl her age. So how old are you? And I just don't like the conversation. I wouldn't have no grown man won't have no conversation like that. I'll be trying to kick it to her mother. I'd be more so like focused on the mother, not the daughter. And then you can tell the lady was kind of like, she was kind of uncomfortable, like, man, what you talking to us for, man? So yeah. Now I don't blame the dude. I'm not saying he got nothing to do with him, but he said y'all can have these Brazilian streets, yo. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. But my thing is, why leave Brazil if you ain't doing nothing? Like, ain't nobody worried about you if you ain't affiliated with them. But hey, I don't blame him because like, fuck it, it's weird out here. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he would say that, but I ain't say his name, so he ain't gonna be like I said his name. I mean, I said it once, but I don't know. I ain't saying he got nothing to do with him. I never seen no videos with him with the dude. But he was like, you. He was like, you guys can have these streets. You can have this. I don't blame him a little bit. Maybe like, maybe he don't got contacted. Fuck. But if he didn't have nothing to do with it, because he wouldn't have left the country, they would have flagged him. But he was like, you can have these streets, yo. My thing is, if I ain't got nothing to do with Floyd, if I ain't got nothing to do with him, what am I leaving for? Fuck it. I'm not in no dubious activity. But he probably thought it was best for him. Like, I'm out of here, yo. Shit getting weird over here. You know? He might, so it is what it is. Somebody made a video on him already saying, he left, he upped and left. I didn't make no video on it. I ain't gonna make no dedicated video on that brother. You know what I'm saying? People got their reasons to leave. It is what it is. But I never seen no videos of him and Floyd, so. But I know if what's his name rolled back out there, he probably will get questioned. Mr. You know who I'm talking about. I ain't saying no names. Because, they get sensitive. You say their name and shit. You know how I am. A hit dog will holler. A hit dog will holler. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. But if I ain't had nothing to do with this weirdo activity, I'm straight. I'm going to be out there chilling, doing what I do. But, yeah, man, that dude, man, he left, bro. He's like, I'm out of here. He made a video saying, I am leaving here. Next thing you know, he in the States. Like, I'm out of here. Y'all ain't gonna have me wrapped up with this weirdo. Alleged weirdo. I'll be nice. I'll say alleged weirdo. Alleged. I don't know Floyd like that. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a couple of his videos and all that, but they got him down. They said he a passport, bro. That's what the media is saying over there, yo. It ain't me. The media saying it. They said he a passport, bro. They use their money to go get dates. That's what they saying. You know what I'm saying? They going to oh shoot. They going to look for traditional women, you feel me? They going to look for traditional relationships. So hey man, the it's hot. The block is hot, yo. The block is hot. It is what it is. It ain't my fault the block is hot. I'm gonna report on it. That's what it is. So I don't give a damn. Like I saw that video of him talking to that lady. It just didn't seem right. Well, how old are you? Well, how old are you? How old are you? Hell, you asking how old she is for her mother right there. Ask her mother. But hey, man, then there's a video of him. He said that he had to go mail some stuff back home just in case. That don't seem right. What the hell he mailing back home? Somebody don't, just in case. He had FedEx. The girl looked like she ain't no more than 15 he hanging with. Now, to be fair, I don't know how old she is. I didn't see her ID, but she looked young. I know if somebody look young or not. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there chilling with her, have her cleaning up the place. She looked mad young. She looked like she ain't no more than 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they looking for traditional women. They found the traditional, you know what I mean? No damn well they paying. Some of them, not all of them. Not all of them. I'm not, then when I say passport bros, see, I'm not the one that like link them all with him. But I'm just telling you what the media is calling them. You notice I didn't put passport bro in the title this time because people getting sensitive. So I did not put passport bro in the title. Okay? And I'm not gonna do it no more. Cause he don't represent all of them. You know what I'm saying? Just because he over there doing something he ain't got no business doing allegedly. I don't want to keep saying passport bro, because then they all it's like it's gonna be a witch hunt for every brother over there. I don't want that to happen. But it is what it is. That's what the media is saying. They said they come for the United States with their money and they go to poor areas looking for cheap thrills. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Damn, he got a system. That's old school, riding around with a system. That's old school right there. He playing LL. Slow down, baby. Slow down, baby. But yeah, it's a serious situation because ain't nobody heard from Floyd, and you ain't gonna hear from him. The only way you gonna hear from Floyd, unless you see him in court. That's it. Unless he get out after their investigation. If they don't find anything, they'll let him go. If they don't find nothing, let me tell you something. You better hope they don't find nothing on his gadgets. You better hope not. You better hope not. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't let him go yet, and you know, the longer this thing go drag out, that means they got something. They're not gonna just hold him for no reason. I'm just letting y'all know that. They're not gonna hold Floyd for no reason. But they said the country, United States, is helping out in the investigation. That don't look good. Because you should have heard from him by now. He should have been out. He should have been out by now. Like, look, guys, I'm straight. They ain't got nothing on me. But nah, you ain't heard. They still got him locked up. So they found something. If they found something on them statements, I mean on them gadgets, man, he cooked, yo. He cooked like rotisserie chicken on the 4th of July. He cooked. And I know people saying, he feeding the algorithm. Let him feed the algorithm. So what? We ain't do this. He did it. We just reporting on the news. That's it. And they saying that his boys threw him under the bus and all that. Yeah, rightfully so. If they ain't had nothing to do with it, shit, everybody distancing themselves from him now. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with Floyd. Floyd on his own. Passport bro, they saying, yo, man, he ain't a part of us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they keep saying it, but they saying it. They damn sure saying it. They say he's a member of the Passport Bros. So and I suggest you don't put that shit in y'all title. Don't do it. Do not say, "Hey, I'm a passport bro. I'm here looking for." Don't say that. That's dead now. Saying you looking for a traditional woman. You can find a traditional woman in the States. I never understood that. Yeah, we're finding a traditional situation. I don't know what traditional they looking for, but they ain't saying that no more. They got a bad name now. You better call yourself something now. Now you can't even call yourself nothing. You can't even say nothing no more. Like, we passport bros, nothing. Blue Book Brothers, nothing. Just say that you a traveler. That's it. You traveling, and that's it. Because he don't make the block all the way hot. It's hot now. It's international hot. I'm out here walking on ice. Gonna be my luck to trip. You know what I'm saying? Passport, bro. Boy, I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. It only take one to mess it up for everybody. As they say, it only take one to mess it up for everybody. And guess what? And they said people were donating to him for the purpose of him making videos like that to exploit women and all that. That's what they said. They said, you know what I'm saying? Just for that purpose of him making videos. That's why they donate to him, so he could travel and make videos like that. So it's bad, yo. He don't mess it up for. Listen, the only thing I'm saying is, hey man, be careful who you hang with. You could be guilty by association. Yep. Be careful who you hang with. You know what I'm saying? Be careful on who you hanging with. That is 100. So, because we ain't heard from him, like I said, because I'm like, damn, they surely would have let him out by now. They ain't got nothing on him. They let him out. Shit, he's still sitting right up in there. He's sitting right up in there right now. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting right up in there, and that's bad too. You sitting up in another country. You can't speak the language. You don't know what they saying about you. You can't speak nothing. You ain't got no devices in there to translate nothing. Nothing. Lord have mercy. Lord, Lord, Lord. And when I get on a case, it's almost eerie when I get on a case because I cover legal cases over here. Now we got an international case to study. It's crazy. International. International situation. Damn, Floyd. You said he wasn't looking for a wife just for. I don't know. He said he looking for a traditional. I remember it was one video he was talking to this girl. He said, "You look so cute. Look at your cheeks. You got squeezable cheeks and just being goofy. This ain't no time for him to be goofy now. Ain't no time. He's sitting up in that jail in Brazil, sitting right up in there. Now, the best thing for him to do is keep his mouth shut and get a lawyer. That's the best thing he could do. That's it. And let his lawyer deal with it. And that's going to require, well, they'll give him a lawyer if he can't afford it. So the next thing is wait for him to see a judge. That's the way. That's what I'm waiting on, for him to see a judge and see what's happening at that point. And if they deny his bail, you already know what time it is. You already know. They're not gonna hold you for no reason now. They're not. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna hold them for no reason. Okay? Because if they don't have nothing on the devices and nobody's saying nothing,
Eventually, they'll let him go. They'll probably try to just kick him out the country. So we'll wait to see if he resurfaces. We'll see to see if they, because we don't know. We don't know no status on. We don't know if they sent him to the airport to get him out the country. We don't know. And I got somebody boots on the ground. And she having a hard time getting information, and she's a journalist. When I tell you the whole country is they know it. The whole country know, man. Floyd, what's up, Corvette girl? What's up, Ryan? You said they have an old school jail with bars, not walls. I know they do. It looked like old school movies type situation. And he don't know how to speak none of the language. Crazy. I'm hoping they got him by himself at least, because if not, he having a bad time for sure. He having a bad time over there. A partner, one of my partners, man, I known him since grammar school. He been going to Brazil since the '90s. He been going like off and on, off and on. He damn near speak the language now, and he's supposed to be going back next year. Um, for the festivities and stuff. He said, bro, he said, man, he said he told me, he said they're not gonna hold him for no reason. They're not gonna hold him. He said eventually they'll let him out. He said at best they'll just kick him out the country. You know what I'm saying? Give him his passport back and send his ass to the airport. And but you haven't heard from him yet, so that's not good. His family got to be worried about him. They do, but I don't know if anybody is in contact with his family. Maybe get some information. That's what I'm working on. I'm trying to get some information. So if anybody give me some information, send it to my inbox on Instagram, MaxVWorld75. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in contact with a one lady, but she got her life to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she trying to find out because there's a big case down there, and she told me they trying to combat that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he was like working with a group of people because they making it seem like he was getting the girls to go with other people. That's the way they making it seem like he the go between or something like that. So, but if he ain't got no family, nobody cares. He is out back. That's what I'm saying. The best thing he can do is learn the language, best way he can. Yeah, he is on the news down there. He is. But they haven't reported on anything in the last few days though. Even down there. Um, that's what I'm waiting on. Like they could send me a link. I told her if you got anything, send me a link so I can report on it. She's like, I don't have anything right now. She said, I just know that we wait for his next court date. Because his next court date will tell the story. Whether they're gonna keep him or not. They're gonna give an update on the investigation. That's it. But if they don't have anything, they'll probably send him to the airport. He'll get up out of the country. But for right now, yeah. But like, but for the most part, I haven't seen him make no videos down. He just been low key. So I don't know what the hell he been doing. But that Uber driver at the whole country is calling him a hero, yo. They're calling the Uber driver a hero. They said he cracked this open. You know what I'm saying? He called the authorities. He did the best thing. They call him a hero down there. Because if it wasn't for the Uber driver, he wouldn't have got caught. He wouldn't nothing would have happened. So I don't know if families are in on it. They were letting him do this. I don't know, man. This is strange. I thought he was down there looking for a traditional relationship. What the hell he doing? You're not gonna get locked up looking for a traditional relationship. Trying to find love. I don't know what he trying to find. I don't know what he was trying to find. But we about to find out. We just gotta be a little patient. We gotta be a little patient. You said his friend Austin had more videos. Listen, man, Austin said he ain't got nothing to do with this. That's what he said. He said, I don't know nothing about what he was doing. Okay. So don't try to put me in this. I'm sitting up here in Africa. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, I'm in Africa with it. You know? So some people saying, well, he's innocent till proven. We know he innocent till proven guilty. We know that. We don't know. We don't know what kind of evidence they have. They just took a picture of his electronics. He had an Apple Watch with an orange band. He had two cameras. He had a laptop, and I don't know what that was. Somebody said it was like ventriloquist things he had, puppets. That looked weird. I'm just telling you that. That just looked weird, yo. For him to have that, like rubber duckies or some shit. I don't know what that was. I just know it looked weird, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not gonna have nothing like that. Yo, they made the block hot, man. Like, what's wrong with going down there and chilling and keeping it to yourself? Why you gotta make all these videos, man? They don't. They messed it up for everybody. Now they trying to go somewhere else. Now they trying to go to. They trying to go to Indonesia, wherever they trying to go. They need to keep this stuff to themselves, man. He out there. Look, who makes a video? Let me just say this: who makes a video? A grown ass man. You make a video. The girl look like she ain't no more than 15, 16, and you chilling with her. And when she get out the car, she ain't even look back at you. Just hurry up and get out the car. It's weird, yo. Weird, weird. Yeah, the puppet and the bear. I don't know, man. It was just weird, Bruce. But look, Bruce, I'm just telling you, man. For all the people, man, I'm not throwing them under the bus. I'm trying to get information to report on it. You see, I'm just to let people know, I took Passport Bros out the title. Okay, so you don't have to keep inboxing me saying I'm throwing people under the bus. Please stop. I listened to y'all and I took the Passport Bro out the damn title. I did. Okay. And I'm not doing this for clicks because it ain't much clicks to be clicking. You know what I'm saying? It's just only the people in the know, they're interested in trying to get information. That's all. That's why people watching. They're just trying to get a little information. That's it. You know, I remember when Tom had talked to him that time. You could tell the way Tom was talking to him, like the dude is weird. You know what I'm saying? But that was when he was in Thailand. So he's been all over the place. He been to Thailand. He don't been everywhere, bro. He looking for a traditional situation, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what he called traditional. So let me stop saying that. X-Ray said he need to be under the damn bus. And you said, and he is a passport bro, period. You say he need to be and he a passport bro. You said he does what passport bros do and go to poor countries and buy cheap box. Damn. They should just down. You said they should just own what they do and stop this wife stuff. Now let me just say this, guys. I'm gonna give it to you 100. I started traveling back in the 90s, 97 to be exact, 1997, and I went to Thailand. And first of all, I went there by myself. I had met people there that I worked with. It almost was a damn disaster because that was the longest flight I have ever been on, and I had jet lag. I wasn't feeling well, but what happened was one of the flight attendants, she's from Thailand, one of the flight attendants. If it wasn't for her, I don't know what I would have did because I wasn't feeling well. I had a headache, I had a migraine, and she was like, she showed me which where my hotel was in Bangkok. She was like going that way, and I thank her to this day. I know her to this day. She's not a flight attendant no more. She actually lives in New York, and I thank her to this day, man, because she saved me. Because I just was, she like, you don't look good. I'm like, yeah. And she was also telling me to get up and walk around in the plane because she said you don't look good. So, because of that long flight, you have to get up and walk around. Because I didn't know to do that because I never took a long flight like that. So I got up, walked around, and took something for my headache. I was still messed up. I had jet lag. It was just a bad situation. It really was. It was bad, and it was my fault because I should have been more prepared, but I wasn't. Um, what I notice out there is you got these not the passport bros. You know the other demographic of people. They be wilding out there. Now Bangkok, it's somewhat like New York just because it's busy. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much to do out there. I had linked up with some people from England. They were backpackers, and we started backpacking around. I had fun doing that, and we stayed in a hostel. Man, I only paid. It was like $25 a night, and it was a nice hostel too. And I was perfectly content. And they had already been there before, so it wasn't like I was going somewhere I didn't know where I was. 'Cause I was with them, and I'm friends with them to this day, and they travel to this day. And nothing ever happened. We weren't. We just traveling around, backpacking, stuff like that. And I don't been all over the place, man. Actually, I haven't been all over the place. I've never been to Bali, never been to Philippines. So I haven't traveled most places, to be honest with you. But people do go out there looking for some strange activity. They do. There's an element out there like that. Whether you go to DR. Now I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. Back then we didn't record anything. It was just like just a bros traveling, right? And when somebody tell you they in Sosua looking for a traditional relate, they lying to you, man. You could go anywhere in the DR, but you in Sosua, man. Come on, man. Boca Chica. Miss me with Boca Chica, man. You know what I'm saying? We already know what it is, but you ain't got to record it. This one dude, he got a whole Patreon set up. I didn't even know what it was at first. I was like, let me go on his Patreon. This dude got all type of videos on his Patreon. I'm like, oh my God. Boy, these young dudes is wilding. They are. One dude out there trying to pimp. I said, bro, I don't want to be associated with none of these dudes at all. And I'm gonna say this: if you out there, you're a regular traveler, don't worry about them messing with you because nobody's gonna bother you. Nobody gonna bother you. If you're not affiliated with them, you go to Brazil. You ain't nobody gonna bother you in Brazil. They nice out there. They not gonna bother you, especially if you get with some people that speak the language. They can show you around. You'll have a good time. Ain't nobody police gonna question you. Hey, you a passport, bro? Ain't nobody gonna do that. They not on that type of time. This is on him. This has something to do with him. So I don't want people to start feeling like everybody talking about you because you're traveling going to Brazil. That's not what type of time we on. That's why I took passport bro out the title. Because y'all are starting to feel some type of way. And you know how I am, a hit dog will holler. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm not saying it's all the people traveling. You said you watched his last video and a subscriber asked, did he need a donation? Floyd said, nah, I'm good. That was strange to me because Floyd is always begging, and someone funded him. And see, the thing is, he fucked up a good thing. You mean to tell me he had enough viewers to donate to him for him to travel? And he gonna sit up here and get caught up in some ill shit? Yo, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? If he did, hopefully he ain't do nothing. Okay, hopefully he ain't do nothing. But that's a blessing to have people to donate to you so you could travel. That's a blessing. Just so you can eat and stay out there and make content. That's a blessing. But hey, man, we don't know everybody. This just goes to show you don't know everybody's intent. So you got to be careful who you hang with. If you're gonna travel by yourself, man. Travel by yourself. Now there are some brothers out there that's former military that's out there chilling. Get with one of them. Get with one of the OGs out there, man. Former military guys that's out there chilling. You know what I'm saying? Um, I ran into a brother out there one time. He former special ops, and he retired out there. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, married, everything. got kids. You just that's who show you around. The brothers out there, I'm telling you guys right now, they're gonna have to be careful on them videos they make out there. Floyd don't make the block all the way hot. I'm talking about from Brazil all the way to Thailand. Because they're investigating. They said he has been to Thailand. He's been everywhere. So they don't contact the United States. So the United States is aware of it. So yeah, you make the videos if you want to. You're a grown person. Do what you want. If you want to make videos saying whatever, do what you got to do. But you're going to be watched, though, from now on. Because they've already labeled you passport bros. I know somebody saying, well, I'm not a passport, but we the blue book boys. All right, well, call yourself the blue book boys then. Be safe. Now, is there anything wrong with, going out there, if you want to trick off your money, that's on you. As long as the person is an adult, is a consenting adult. It applies in the United States and it applies in these countries. If you with a woman, you heard me, I said woman. If you with a woman, she want to be with you, you want to give her, do whatever, that's on you. But I will not record it. I don't know why y'all keep recording it. What is wrong with y'all? If you're going to record something, record the sites. I ain't seen one of y'all record the damn statue yet. Not one of y'all. Let me see you at the statue. I want to see the Cristo Redempto statue. Can you show that? At least showing that you out there and appreciating the architecture or something. Damn. I don't want to keep hearing y'all looking for a traditional woman. I don't want to keep hearing it. Let me see something with this statue. Oh man, they got to be careful with that. The drugging, man, that's with that scopolamine. They got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? That's another topic. But at least, I know that's how you guys make most of your views because you get more views. You out here and showing the women, and you get a lot of views that way. There's one brother talking about he can't wait to get back. What the hell he going? Look at the beach, look at the architecture. He lying. He going out there for the women. Like I said, there ain't nothing wrong with it as long as you're not breaking the law. Okay? Ain't nobody getting hurt and you're not breaking the law. That's just what time it is. You don't want me talking about you. If you don't want me talking about you, don't make the damn national headlines in Brazil, please. Okay? Don't make the national headlines and get us all in the algorithm. Because that's what they're saying. Oh, he feeding the algorithm. You damn right he feeding the algorithm. Okay? So if he wouldn't be feeding the algorithm, he ain't out there doing nothing wicked. He said people be peopling. Hey man. Hey man. What can I say, bro? I just say this. As long as you're not breaking the law, you're good. But if you're gonna sit up here and keep breaking the law, then we're gonna sit up here and talk about it. Because the algorithm is gonna keep algorithm. That's just what it is. That's right. You're gonna feed that. Don't feed the algorithm. Don't do it. Okay? Don't sit up here and be the subject of one of my damn videos. Guys, we fall in another legal case. Don't be that person. Now, we waiting to hear on Floyd now. Are they gonna release him or not? We gotta wait and see. Because shit, we might know. He might come back like, guys, I ain't do nothing. And then everything will be cool. But he'll be watched though. You know what I'm saying? Am I looking at him sideways? Yeah, I'm looking at him sideways. Talking to this lady and her daughter. Hey, how old are you? She said, I'm 14. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. What do you mean, oh, cool? What do you mean, man? Ask her mother how old she is. You know what I'm saying? Not the little girl. Excuse me, how old are you? The fuck? That you ask? You ain't got no business asking a child how old they are. You ain't got no business. Okay? If you don't want to hear my mouth, stop. You ain't got no business. Because y'all know how I get down. Southern Breeze, you know how I get down. I'll follow this until the wheels fall off. I will do it. I will follow this until the wheels fall off. So if you don't want to keep hearing my mouth, stop asking somebody how old they are. Guys, all you got to do, there's a couple people talking about it. Tanya TKO, she talking about go research her. I think she got a video on there. This other guy that's was talking about the story on how he ran into Floyd in DR. And he said Floyd was talking to this lady and her child and talking to the child, getting the number and all like come on, man. That's some weirdo activity, bro. It's weirdo. It was inevitable that I was gonna talk about this. It's inevitable. And here we are. Here we are now. He has another channel. I don't know the name of it. See, that's I'm not really connected with. I don't know the name of his other channel. I know he got that police channel. He got another channel too. I don't know the name of it. If anybody know the name of it, what is it? So we could see what them videos is about. Because other people they don't found his videos. You know. You know. Um. Oh, foreign guys. It's called foreign only. Oh my God, foreign only. Yeah, ask them if they got an Instagram. Yo, that's out of pocket. And no, these brother guys, they hating on me because they were hating on me before. You know, getting at me, threatening me on my other channel. I don't like how you talking about the passport, bros, this and that. If you ever come to Thailand, it's on site. Okay, well, it ain't gonna be on site. Um, only thing I was doing was trying to, and the only reason why I made that other page is because my nephew was traveling. And he said, why don't you start making videos just telling us about when you traveled and give us some game? He said, why don't you make content around? That's the only reason why I was doing it. He don't been there and came back already. He ain't nothing happened to him. Nothing. Nothing. He met some travelers from England, and he also met some from Australia. He was chilling with them and had a ball. You know what I'm saying? He was mainly in Bangkok. That's where he was, and they flew somewhere else. He was telling me how cheap it was. I was like, I told you. He stayed there for 3 weeks. Ain't nothing happened to him. Not nothing. And he didn't run into not one passport, bro. Not one. Not one. They were mainly backpacking. Going here, going there. That's pretty much it. And that was it. He was like, bro, I don't even see what they doing. I'm like, because you're not looking for that. That's why. If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it. I don't give a damn if you're in Thailand. It's trouble everywhere. You're gonna find it. If you're looking for trouble, you're going to find trouble. Trust me. So you weren't looking for trouble, you should be fine. And Brazil ain't no different. If you're going to Brazil to have a good time, you're gonna have a good time. You ain't gotta worry about nobody asking you a passport, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that. But this guy, on the other hand, it's not good. It's not good. I'm telling y'all, it's not good. Um, they took all his stuff out the hotel wherever he was staying, Airbnb. They took everything out. They went through all his stuff. I don't know. Did they even have a search warrant? They went through all his stuff, all of it, going through his suitcase, everything. I saw the video. They going through everything. It's a shame. It truly is, man. Some people like that, like you might not can't understand that kind of activity because you don't have that brain to understand that. To understand why it's so many, you know how many, oh my God, there's so many women in that damn country. And he's sitting up there allegedly looking for kids. Come on, man. Come on, man. He is on major Brazil media, I know. But I haven't heard nothing today though. Yeah, everybody talking about it there. Everybody. Yeah, everybody's discussing it. But here's what they are saying though. They're saying that, you know, hopefully they will they said something like they have problems like we have, you know, it's they said they hopefully they keep them. That's what they're saying to combat this problem. So it's obviously an issue there. So amongst their people too, they have an issue like that going on. And they always saying people always get out of it somehow. That's how it is in the States. They give these people bonds and they get out and still doing what they doing. But they commending the Uber driver though for going above and beyond. They calling him a hero, which he is. He said to the girls like, "Where y'all going?" They said to some guy he don't speak Portuguese, but we don't know where we going after that. And he noticed they look mad young. And I'm like, where the parents at? You know what I mean? But it's crazy, bro. Like I don't know how they would be in an Uber by themselves. Yeah, they gonna make an example out of him, yo, for real. They gonna be like, look, y'all, they gonna discourage this kind of activity from happening with him. If he did something, they gonna do it. Make an example out of him. You right. It's truly a shame. You know, if you got people donating to you to travel and stuff, that's a blessing in itself. And you gonna go mess it up. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he innocent until proven guilty, but they don't hold you for no reason. They don't. Because they ain't got nothing on, they'll let him go. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Just the whole scene. They took him out, put him in the SUV. They put him in the cargo area of the SUV. They said that's normally how they do it. They put you in the cargo. They put his ass where you put the luggage at, man. Put him in the luggage cargo, man, like he was luggage. Damn. They open up the hatchback and here he is getting out. Craziness. He said something to the cop. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do this. Boy, if you don't be quiet, you said it's potent. I know in them Brazilian prisons, it's like that here too. But they usually separate you. I don't know how they do it there. Do they separate them or I don't know. I don't know if they separate them or whatever they do, man. But it's just off the hook, man. I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but you know what's his name don't got in trouble. Even though I think he gonna get out of it. Um, the dude from the Patriots. I think he gonna get out of that. Um, you know, pay her off and then get ready for the championship game. I don't know if they make it that far. Man, his brother got. You heard his brother, the Patriots dude. His brother got fired from the Cowboys because he was at a Shy Glizzy concert. Man, golly, what's wrong with these people, man? Because the team wanted him to travel back with the team. They wanted him to come back with the team, but he said he wanted to be with his family for a minute. They said no. And then they didn't hear from him, and they was asking him where you been. And then Shy Glizzy posted them on his Instagram, and they found out about it, let him go. No, yeah, Stephon brother Trayvon Diggs. He got fired from the Cowboys because he's at a Shot Glizzy concert, chilling with Shot Glizzy. Happy New Year. Lord knows I don't want to spend no New Year's in no Brazilian jail. Lord knows. Bringing in the New Year in jail. Oh, Lord. Just when you think things is bad your way, and things ain't that bad. At least you got your freedom. Money may not be like how you like it, but at least you ain't sitting up in no Brazilian prison stuck on stupid. My cousin would tell me, he said, bro, he said, I heard their jails is worse than Rikers. I said, damn. He said, it's like that. Man, but we'll see. What's up, Chantel? Because what happened was the Cowboys wanted him to come back with the team. And he said to the Cowboys, well, I need to stay longer. I don't want to come back with the team. I need to stay with my family a little longer. The Cowboys said, no, we need you to come back. We need you to be back. And he didn't, they noticed that he was missing. And they reached out to him like, yo, where you at? And next thing you know, Shy Glizzy posted a photo of them at a concert. And that's how they found out. And they let him go. Because they didn't want it. They wanted him back with the team. That's what happened. Damn, Hulk said free Floyd and free Diddy. Damn. Hulk. I knew you was gonna come in and say that. Look at Hulk, yo. Hulk is a savage. Hulk, you a savage, yo. He said, I knew you gonna come say it because usually he say free Diddy. He came up in here and said free Floyd. Well, hey, let me just say this. If Floyd didn't do nothing, then yeah. But we have to find out did he do something or not. You said watch that movie, whatever it is. It's a prison in Brazil based on a true story. Okay, I took a screenshot of it. Yeah, they let him go. They sent him on waivers. Talking about Trayvon Diggs. They put him on waivers, yo. He a free agent. Or maybe he wanted to be a free agent. Maybe it's not bad. Maybe he wanted to be a free agent. I don't know. But his brother, I don't know. Maybe he'll get out of his situation. I don't know. We'll see. Stefan. Yeah, that might be a country club to go to Rikers. I don't know. At least they'll put him by himself. I don't know. That's bad too. Rikers is bad. All I know is, man, it's off the hook out here. You just don't want to be caught up. But like I said, you if he made a video saying, "Well, I gotta go, I gotta mail this stuff off just in case if something happened." He made a video like that. Like, what did he mean by that? Just in case something happened, I gotta go mail the evidence off. Like, what is he doing? And where did he mail it to? Did he mail it back home or like what did he do? Talking about Floyd. Floyd, man, he allegedly a savage. It's craziness. People out here, man, taking penitentiary chances. Yep, he made a video. He said, I got to go mail this off just in case something happened. He mailed off a big ass box. He sure did. And had the young girl with him. Craziness. She looked like she about 15, 16, yo. She did. And he chilling with her. Yep, he in a prison in Brazil. Damn. And they don't like them type. Boy, I tell you, bro. Man, damn, bro. And we can't get no news, no nothing. We can't get an update on his status. Not nothing. Mm. See, I would call and they'd be like, man, what you want? I'm like, I'm trying to, I'm a journalist. I'm trying to get some information. I don't even want to call. I don't even want to do it. I want to call and be like, yo, what's his status? When is he gonna see a judge? You know what I'm saying? Like that. They're gonna be like, who are you to him? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'm just reporting the news. You see a lot of hidden camera. Lord have mercy. Camera. What you need with him? I was just saying to myself, like, what you need with hidden cameras, but I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Like I said, if they found something on them cameras, Godspeed to them. That's it. Godspeed. Godspeed. Shout out to the people that's going to be in Times Square tonight. I am not going. I was thinking about it. Friend was like, "You going Times Square?" Nah, I ain't doing that. Just in case something go down. These people that was out there last night, they got out there early. The lady was like, "Well, if you lose your spot, if you got to go to the bathroom, you're gonna lose your spot, right?" He said, "Yeah." Well, how are you gonna go to the bathroom? He pulled out some Depends diapers, yo. He said, "I'm just gonna go to the bathroom on myself." He said that. That's how I knew we in a different timeline. Anything goes now. I'd be damned if I want to be. I don't want to be close to that ball like that, where I got to sit there and go to the bathroom on myself just to be celebrate New Year's stinking. Hell, nope, don't want to do it. He said, "I'm just going." He said he pulled out the Pens diapers. He said, "I'm just gonna go to the bathroom on myself." She said, "Was that gonna hold for all this time?" He said, "It gotta hold. It's gonna hold." So he's sitting up there soiling his pants just so that he could sit there and watch the ball drop. He gonna be stinking too, going on that train and going home. That's how you know we on a different timeline. Like he don't have to worry about nothing. Like for somebody like that, he don't have to worry about nothing. Okay, his brain needs to be studied. Like he said, I'm just gonna sit here all day and I'm not gonna lose my spot because I'll just go to the bathroom with myself. And I'm like, damn, they ain't got no porta potties, but he don't want to lose his spot. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't going to no porta potty. He going to bathroom on himself. So think about that for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, is he gonna get content? And he gonna get some $1 million content? Like, what is he doing? He said, and then he pulled out. He pulled out maxi pads, yo, and said, "I got these. I got this." He's like, "That's not for that." He said, "But it's gonna do. It has to do." And I got the pens. That's what he said, yo. Just to see the ball drop. It's crazy. I hope nothing happened out there. Now, how is he going? How is he gonna go home? And he gonna go right on that train stinking like that? Craziness.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing. You got to change your Depends after a while. You just gonna keep going to the bathroom when you're. It's crazy, bro. He pulled out some maxi pads, yo. He sure did. But he had Depends too. She said, but that's not what that's used for. He said, well, it's gonna have to do. That's what he said to her. He gonna go to straight bathroom on himself. Yo, that's yo, yo. We're in a different timeline. Anything goes. Yo, this is a simulation. It has to be. Whoever is controlling this simulation is having fun with us, yo. For real. Yo, his parts is gonna be raw. He might catch a rash. He might. But he don't seem like the type that's worried about no rash. He ain't worried about no rash, yo. All he know is he got the best spot because he's right at the front. Right where the ball drop, he's right at the gate. He's right at the front. He said, I'm not losing my position. She's like, what if you gotta go to the bathroom? He said, I got Depends on. Straight up. Now, hey man, see maybe that's something he wanna check off. That's on his to-do list in his life, yo. So let him do it. You said CERN acting up. Yo, it's CERN. Whatever they did with that CERN, yo, it's crazy. Somebody told me, right when 5 o'clock hit, it's pitch black outside, yo. Like they did something. I don't know. It is be pitch black out. It be pitch black outside at 5 o'clock. Hey man, he said, what if he needs to shit? He got the Depends, Ryan. He shit right in the Depends. Okay, or he gonna hold it. He gonna hold it. But yeah, man, Floyd, bro, he's sitting right up there. Hey man. Now let me just say this. I know this on anything. I don't even know him, but I could just look at him and tell. If he's involved with this with other people, he is telling. I'm just telling y'all this. He telling. He told already. He telling. He's sitting up in there singing. That's right. So Floyd, who else did this? Who set you up with this? Oh, this person was paying me, this person. Oh man. This one dude, he probably ain't had nothing to do with it, but he said y'all can have these Brazilian streets. He got up out of there. He pulled a Austin Holloman. He got up there so damn fast. I'm like, yo, is he still in Brazil? Man, his ass back in the States. He got out of there fast, dog. He said, y'all can have these Brazilian streets. Y'all can have this. He said, this is why I ain't in Brazil no more. Yo, he was out, yo. Yo, he was out. Yeah, he's smart. I would have to say, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had anything to do with them. He said, yo, I'm out of here. He said, yo, you can have these Brazilian streets. He said, He said, I'm out of here. Yeah, that's him. You saw his video, Abstract. I don't want to say his name because people they feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because they already don't like me commenting on this stuff, and they say, here he go, here come dude again. Here he go making videos, bumping his gums. Here he go. So they don't like when you say their name and all. That's bad enough. I just said Austin Holloman. Austin Holloman. He sound like he about to get into something. Austin Holloman. Austin Holloman. Shit, Austin like, hey, shit, he in Africa. He said, I don't know what Floyd doing. He said, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what Floyd be doing. I'm in Brazil. That dude bounced out. Listen, the other dude, he bounced out of that country so fast. Bro, I didn't know you get out there that fast. He got out there fast as fuck. Then look, he made one video, and then the next video, he in the States. He like, show, I'm out of here. Did he leave? Did he leave some shit behind? Like he just got out of there. He said, I'm out of here, yo. He said, y'all can have these streets. That's it. Y'all can have this. Now, people saying, like, why you gotta leave like that? You straight? You ain't had nothing to do with him. Shit, I guess he like the hell with it.
You know, I'm out of here. He got right out of here. He back in the States. That's right. I know the internet is worldwide, but he like, I'm back in the States, bro. Okay. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing over there. I'm out of here. I feel him, you know. I feel him. But look, he said he took a Cessna out. God dang, he took a Cessna out. Yo, I'm out of here. He like, I'm out of here, yo. About. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's say if I had did a video with Floyd and all that, not that I did anything with him, but just I did a video or something, I would be out too. I'm like, nah, yo. Like I ain't had nothing to do with him and I'm not staying. Nope. I'm not staying. Like, yo, Max, how come you not staying? Nah, I decided to come home for the holiday, man. I decided to come home for New Year. New Year, new me. And it ain't got nothing to do with Brazil. I'm out. New Year, new me. You said he's giving away his apartment and his Fernando phone. Listen, whatever he got to do, he said, I'm out of here. And I've never seen him make videos with him. He just said, nah, he said, y'all can have these streets. Okay. He going to reset. That's a reset, what he did. You said you would be out also that night. Look, Ryan, I'll be out. Tell like Ryan, we gotta get up out of here, yo. These people crazy. I'll be right on that flight. You're like, Max, why are you leaving Brazil? But new year, new me. New year, new me, and I'm going to reset. Y'all not gonna have me set up there with this dude. No sir, no sir. New year, new me. It's a new year, new me. That's what type of time I'm on, Ryan. Ryan, that's the type of time I'm on. New year, new me. And y'all not gonna have me up in here stuck on stupid. No sir. But shout out to him though. Shout out to that bro. He said, I'm out of here. Cause look, we don't know. What if people had something to do with him? I bet you all of them leaving. I bet you they will. I bet you they will leave. As soon as I found out, like, okay, he don't got arrested, I would have been right at the airport by the time he got the bookings. You know, it's something called guilty by association. I know what people say, well, why you gotta leave if you ain't do nothing? Hey man, new year, new me, yo. They said, yeah, but Max, you were looking for a traditional woman. Yeah, yeah. Not no more. Not no more. I'll find them in the States. I'll find the girl in the States. I'm gonna find my woman. I'm gonna find an American woman. That's right. New year, new me. Ain't no more of that. They said, yeah, but I thought you was a passport, bro. No, I'm not. No, I'm not a passport, bro. No, sir. New year, new me. That's the thing. New year, new me, man. I'm bringing in 2026 in the States. That's how you got to carry it. You got to be on that type of time, man. You got to preheat shit. But old dude say, yo, I ain't never seen nobody travel that fast. He was out. Now he back in the States. I'm like, damn, you just in Brazil. Yeah, Texas looking pretty good, right? Man, let me start clowning these dudes, man. Austin Holloman said, I'm in Africa, man. I'm out here. Austin Holloman. He already had some issues in Brazil. I know he ain't going back. Talking about he gonna go back one. No, he not. He ain't going back. He already had a situation there.
You said Brazil shit. If it's being purged, then yeah, new year, new me. I'm out. Max, what's up with the content? I don't know. I don't know what happened to the content. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I checked my hard drives. They ain't there. My audio messed up. I know my audio messed up. That because new year, new me, man. Audio all messed up. Is it messed up? Bro, it's something going on with this telecommunication. I hope nothing go down tonight. Because my telecommunication, everything messed up. I hope I don't have nothing go down. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You better say your prayers tonight. Say your prayers. New year, new me. He's being featured on major TV along with Floyd. That's messed up. Because what if he ain't had nothing to do with it? Because he down there in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Where is he at in Africa? He's in I forget where he is. What country? Where is he at? Where is he at exactly? He might not be there now. We don't know. He in Kenya. He looking for a traditional relationship in Kenya. The audio is real bad. Damn, hold on. You said the audio is real bad. I told you the telecommunications messed up, yo. I hope nothing go down tonight. I'm keeping my ass in the house. That's what I'm doing. Sometimes the audio is bad, Ryan. The telecommunications is messed up. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's I shit, new year, new me, Chantel. That's it. Y'all be like, well, Max, you were just in Rio. I know. You were only there for like 5 days. I know. I know. But I just wanted to celebrate in the States. Oh, he engaged? Okay, shit, he engaged. He chilling. He on some engagement type shit. So shout out to him. To a girl in Nambia. Okay. Well, shout out to Austin, man. He chilling in Nambia or wherever he is. I know he was just talking about he trying to leave though. He said I might leave. I just might just get on a flight. He said he just might get on a flight and just be out. He just might be on a flight. He said he leave his girl and everything. I'm on a flight, baby. I'll be back. Well, at least he engaged. At least he doing that. You know that's all right. That's better than what what's his name doing. I thought he's supposed to be. Oh, he'll return to Nambia. Okay. These brothers get around, yo. You say he's engaged as a cover? Like, yeah, guys, I'm engaged, okay? But hey, man, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but try to get some information. She said she ain't got no information. Ain't nobody saying nothing. They just saying it's active investigation. If he's lucky, they'll just deport him. But I don't think he's gonna be that lucky. I know that's what he wishing for. Please get me out of here. Please let me go. Go back to cop watching. You say he cutting up in Kenya? How you gonna go all the way to Kenya and cut up? Like, what's wrong with you? But anyway, guys, that's the story. We'll be back if something happens. But right now, nothing. He is missing. Nothing. He's missing in action. Ain't no word from Floyd. Nothing. Nothing. Last time we saw, he going right in that building in handcuffs. That's the last time we saw him. That's it. Man. That is off the hook. That is crazy. They being tight-lipped, but I know. I hope they ain't changed his vibration, if you know what I mean. Hope they ain't whoop him. Because he had a mouth on him going in there talking about, you ain't got to do this, you ain't got to do that. Hope they ain't whoop the boy. Hope they ain't whoop him. Lord have mercy. Ain't nobody know nothing on him, nothing. It's getting mad dark out here. That's how they say at 5 o'clock, they shut the lights off. Man. Well, guys, that's it. I'll be back with something else. But if we find something out, I'll be back. But anyway, I'm gonna go hit this transfer portal because I'm covering sports. We on the transfer portal now. January 2nd, the transfer portal opens up. I'm on that. If I find out something about Floyd, I'll be back. But I'll be back. All right, Ryan. All right, y'all. Happy New Year. I'm gonna be back though. Tonight we having a New Year live. Oh yes, we're gonna have a New Year live tonight. Bring in the New Year. Hopefully nothing happened. You heard what Iran said. We declaring total war on y'all. I don't know what that means. They said total war. Damn. Well, let us enjoy our New Year's. We don't want no total war. And Trump out there popping it. He said, yeah, try something if you want to. I'm going to hit you hard. He out there popping it. Lord, this is the time to just don't say nothing. Let us enjoy our New Year. So we'll be back tonight. Celebrate New Year 2026. Guys, 2026, man. Okay? We're going into a new year. New year, new us. That's it. That's it, man. In 2026, I don't want to hear nothing about no passport, bros. Nothing. I don't want to hear nothing because it's over with. It's over with. Thanks to yours truly, Mr. Floyd. Man. Everybody talking about, yeah, everybody's saying it now. I ain't no passport, bro, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So, yeah, keep it that way, man. All right, y'all. Happy New Year. I will be back a little later. All right, y'all.